Yeah, it's Cash. Get him. DJ Deuce McGuire, this hot as a log fire. Spark the lighter in the 303. We wrestle at the quarry. Golden, Colorado. Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. Elevated wrestling. Yeah. Hashtag follow if you know the motto. Can't stop now. Got the need for speed. Combustion and concussion. Championships in my vision. I put the key in the ignition. Such an easy decision. I got a hustler's ambition. Wrestling at its best. Welcome to the show. I put on for Rocky Mountain Pro. Let's go.
RMP Radio is on the air. Hi, I am your host, Mr. Fourth Row, and joining me on this edition, I've got the fiercest feline, Allie Gato. Allie, how you doing?
Hi, Artie. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing just fine and getting by with all the craziness of the world.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to have you on, and kind of like what we do here on RMP Radio, we get to kind of know the person behind the wrestler and what we'd like to talk to you about, and maybe get the insight to a little bit of the listeners is some things I found out about you. What you like to do outside of the wrestling ring is you're a big you like to go dancing. Do you just like to go general dancing, or do you like a type of style?
Oh man, so I just like anything that makes me shake my booty. I like hip-hop dance. When I was younger, I was into like tap and palm and jazz. I would take dance classes, and then as I got older, I wasn't in like classes or anything, but yeah, I just love to dance. I've always been good at it too, not to like, I don't know, put myself over, but yeah, I'm a pretty good dancer. And yeah, so that's something that I do want to get back into. Just right now, obviously, everything's crazy. And I'm trying to put like wrestling, trying to just put wrestling first, and then my daughter first, always. Tiana will always be first, but then wrestling, I'm trying to just dive back in. And so yeah, it's kind of been on the back burner, but I definitely want to start taking dance classes again, like just hip hop, anything.
Oh, that's kind of awesome. I like that. Yeah, and I agree with you. With the current state of affairs right now, dance clubs, dance halls, etc. That's going to be a little different to get approval for capacity and those kind of things. But
exactly.
Yeah. But that's cool. I'm glad that you still have that in the back of the mind.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. And you said your daughter is doing dancing too?
Well, she was. My daughter, she's 5 years old right now. But yeah, we had her in dance classes since she was like 2, just doing like little ballet and just like getting her to interact with other kids, and she really liked it. She was doing like tap dance and little ballet and jazz. So yeah, obviously she's not doing it right now, but hopefully that's still an interest of hers. So we'll see. I've always been the type of mom that like whatever she wants to do, I'll support her 100%. So if she wants to be a ballet dancer or be in cheerleading, like I'm definitely fine with that. But if she wants to be in band, I'm fine with that as well. Like I'll always be here for her. But she used to tell me that she wants to be a pro wrestler. So I don't know if I could support that.
Well,
I don't want her to be a pro wrestler.
Why do you say that?
Because I just know, because she's my baby. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm in pro wrestling right now, and she's always like, Mom, I'm going to have my dad teach me how to wrestle. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right.
Well, Mommy could teach you too. And she's like, no, just my dad. I'm like, oh.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just joking. Like, if she grows up and wants to train and be a wrestler, then that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. So it sounds like you're one of those moms that is more of the supportive, I'll support you, whatever you would like to do, whatever your interests are, instead of being one of those, of course, those unfortunate stereotypical parents that say, well, you're going to do this, and the ones that get the bad rap out there on like the social media and things like that.
Yeah, it's horrible. I'm always going to be by her side no matter what. Yeah, I just couldn't imagine just not supporting her. Obviously, if she's making bad decisions, then I'm definitely going to have to like tell her, I don't know. I think we're doing a good job raising her. She's so sweet, so kind, so beautiful. And so, yeah, I know she's going to make good choices.
Yeah. All right, that's awesome. And so kind of along that same lines, I'd like to talk to you. I recently, of course, talked to new mom Rochelle Riveter. You're one of your best friends in the inside and outside of the ring. What has it been like? Expanding and solidifying your friendship with her. Being a mom and now, what advice and, like I said, solidifying this friendship, both being moms together.
It's been amazing. She's part of the momhood now, the motherhood, and she's an amazing mother. She's an amazing person. But yeah, just seeing her as a mom, it's so cool. I remember when, like, I would bring Sienna around. Sienna was only like 2-3 years old at the time, and I'd bring her to training with me. And I just remember Michelle, like, always she's just a sweet person, but I just remember her always like being Sienna's she like took the role of an auntie right away, like a wrestling auntie right away. So I always thought that was cool. And yeah, just seeing her have her baby boy Adonis, he's amazing. She's such a good mother. And it's just so cool that our friendship is just blooming. That's just something, like, it's cool. Like, I have friends that aren't mothers, and it's fine. But once you have a friend, like, you're both mothers, it's just something special. And yeah, it's been amazing for us to both make our comeback into the ring. Obviously, with her after having a baby, he's going to be 1 this month. And so it's just cool because I've got to experience that myself. And it's just cool for us to both be making our comeback in RMP, and now we get to fight over the Lockets championship. And yeah, it's been really nice these past few months, both being at RMP together and getting to share this together, because not everyone gets to be in the ring with someone they love and care about. And I just feel like when you're comfortable with someone in the ring, you guys just go crazy. There's just like no limits. You're just so comfortable with someone, and I just feel like we beat the crap out of each other even more when you care about someone.
Yeah.
So it's funny how that works. So I just feel like we have great chemistry in the ring, and I don't know, I'm excited to see at Shocktober what happens. I know she's getting a little mean streak on her, and I'm not used to that. But I know she's not here to play, and I'm not either. So it's just cool. Both former Lock Edge champions getting in the ring together again. And now with Lilith, the demon, it's cool to see. Yeah, it's really cool. Just to see what's going to happen. I know I'm hungry. I'm a go-getter, and I don't care if she is my close friend. I don't care. I don't know. I'm just here to wrestle, have fun, and win. Like, that's just what I'm here for. So I know that she's there for the same. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So.
Yeah, so kind of taking just to expand on what you talked about there. So so you saw that Lockett's championship was vacant, and you just said, I got to have it again, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been when I win when I win at Shocktober, I'm gonna be the 5-time Lockett's champion. So I know Unholy Trinity and we went to war over that thing so many times for so many years, when it was just basically the two of us pretty much. And then, now it's it's vacant. Abaddon's doing her thing in AEW, which is so freaking awesome. And it's just cool because it's vacant. And who else? You know what I mean? It's gonna be me, but it's just really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So and then additionally, hot take question. You said Rochelle was being able to be an aunt to your daughter.
Yeah.
Do you think you having your daughter around Rochelle kind of gave her a little bit of the baby fever?
Yeah, maybe. I know Rochelle she wanted to be a mom for a long time. And then I want to say it was she won the Lock Edge championship from me, And then like the next month she found out she was pregnant. So yeah, it's been crazy. So yeah, maybe she did get baby fever, but I've known that she just always wanted to be a mom. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I kind of gathered from her when I was talking to her a little while ago too. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, then outside of the wrestling business, your shoot job, you told me, you are a traffic manager. What the heck is a traffic manager?
Yeah, I'm a traffic manager at a warehouse down in Denver. So I make sure we get everything out like wholesale. Like I do outbound shipping.
Uh-huh.
So I make sure we're in compliance with the accounts we're shipping to. I like schedule all the trucks. I make sure everything gets out on time. We ship to big accounts like Amazon, Target, Walmart. We're shipping baby clothes, baby soaps, makeup. So it's pretty cool. It's hectic. Every day is different, but I absolutely love it. I've been with my job for 5 years now, and it's just I love it, and especially because it's Monday through Friday, and so I have the weekends off for wrestling. It's just, and for my daughter, it works out, and I'm really blessed with my job. Obviously, I was an essential worker, so
Yeah.
I didn't get affected that way, but yeah. So that's what I do Monday through Friday.
Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty cool, yeah. My boss, he's a huge wrestling fan, so he's usually at like all the shows supporting me, and like all my coworkers, they think I'm crazy. But yeah, I have a lot of support at my work and my family, so yeah.
That was going to be my question: is what do your coworkers think of?
Oh my.
Do they know? Do they know Allie Gato at all? Does Allie Gato come out at the shoot job every once in a while?
Oh my goodness, yes. Especially this past week, the end of the month, the end of the quarter, when we have to get everything out and they want to make their numbers. Yeah, definitely the crazy Allie Gato side comes out at work. Everyone thinks I'm insane, but no. A lot of people are like, Allie, you're so sweet. I don't like. It's so funny to see you in the ring. It's like a different side of you. And I'm like, yeah, that's basically what wrestling is. You go out there and you just get to be yourself, but also there's a different side of you that you get to show, and you get to just amplify and just magnify yourself times 1,000 and be crazy and let out all your frustrations. And yeah, it's a good outlet for sure. But yeah, my coworkers, they do come and support me, and my boss, and yeah, they do think I'm crazy and for doing that, but yeah.
That's very, very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then one other thing that we talked about before we started recording, and this is a passion of mine, and you took up in this craziness we got going on, especially during the summer and spring. You took up some bike riding.
Yes.
I tried helping you out best I could about purchases and stuff like that. So, how has the bike riding been going?
It's been going great. I haven't gone on a ride though in about 3 weeks or so, but yeah, I just go around my neighborhood or around the lake, but it's been good. Like when I first started, like that first week, I just was like so blown. I was so tired. My legs were so sore, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is such a good workout, but it also feels good and it's like peaceful. I just put on some music and just go for a bike ride. My daughter, I bought her a bike too, so we usually go bike ride together. Yeah, so it's been exciting. Like I didn't ride a bike since I was like, since I was about like 10 years old. Like I was like, and then it was just something I was like, you know what, I want to get a bike and I want to go bike riding. And yeah, it's like another outlet like to clear your mind, and yeah, so that's something that I definitely did pick up.
Yeah, I totally agree with that because when I get out there, it's the only thing I have to worry about is just going and not getting hit by a car. That's
exactly. Making it up the hill. If you go up hills, and it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I live on top of a hill, so
oh my goodness.
So on the way back, which is
exhausting.
It's a very good relief to say I got home because I got back up the hill to get home. So
oh my goodness, for sure. Yeah, it's the little things like that for sure.
It's very, very awesome. And do you feel that, to me, that feels like it's a very good cardio workout,
Oh my
just
goodness.
like say a treadmill. So do you feel like that's
Oh
been
yeah.
helping you for inside the ring?
Yeah, I feel like my endurance has been a little bit better. I was doing really, really good, and I want to just say these past 2 weeks have not been so good. I've just been crazy, like chaotic, and but yeah, I would say so. I definitely want to get back into like I was at the gym every single day. But yeah, I think riding the bike for sure. Like the past few months. Well, I got it in May, so yeah, that's been a while. Yeah, just riding the bike, I feel like is such good cardio. So I think that has helped me in the ring for sure. And also, it's just so different. So like you could do miles and miles of bike riding or on the treadmill and like getting your cardio up, but it's just so different once you're in the ring. It's like I don't know, you just have to be in ring shape. And I know it's so hard since like COVID happened and
Hmm.
everything, but yeah, the best way is just like getting in the ring and it's just different. Like just I don't know. I feel like you could go like I'm doing so good out here on the treadmill and this and then I go in the ring and I'm like blown up right away. So you just the best way is just to get in the ring and train and yeah, do your cardio in the ring. Um but yeah, I feel like yeah, to answer your question, sorry, I'm just like talking in
No.
circles, but yeah, to answer your question, bike riding, I feel like it has helped a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, the best way for me is just to get in the ring as much as possible.
Right.
It's a funny story I want to share with you.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
you know Rochelle, she's like in the best shape of her life.
Yeah.
She's so amazing. So, when we first were having our run before she had her baby, when we were first like we were having our rivalry and we were like wrestling, I want to say like every weekend at RMP, she would be so tired in the ring and I'm like, Rochelle, what are you doing? And it's just so funny because yeah, like I'm not like I don't look like her, so I'm like, but it was just funny that like she would be so tired and blown and like I wouldn't be, but it's just because it's just different when you're in the ring. It's like totally different. And Rochelle's like, I know, like I don't know what's going on, but yeah, totally different.
Yeah. So, and then speaking of that, how was your time off with the craziness of the world, and then finally getting back in the ring? How did it go for you?
It felt amazing just because I wasn't even wrestling for RMP before COVID. Like I had stopped months before that.
Hmm.
And so yeah, it just felt amazing just to get back into the ring, but not only that, just to get back to the training facility. It was awesome walking through the doors and not having to breathe in dirt like how when we would train at the quarry. Um, so it felt good, especially with my asthma. Like it just felt good just to be back. Obviously, like all of our cardio was horrible. We were all dying, but
Yeah.
it just felt amazing though. So I trained for I want to say a week. I think I started back like the end of June when everything kind of started reopening. And then I tore like a little muscle in my lower abdomen that first week. And so then I had to take about like another 3 weeks off. But yeah, it was just the weirdest thing. I did a front roll and then I stood up and it just felt like a big stretch and like I couldn't even stand up straight. Like
Mm.
I was in so much pain. I know I've never experienced it. It was just like a sharp pain that just like shot across my lower stomach just from like a front roll. So my body was probably like, "What are you doing to me?" But yeah, it was. But yeah, I'm so glad that it was like minor, and yeah, I was back in the ring like 3 weeks later. So, but yeah, no, it felt so amazing. Like it feels amazing now to be having these upcoming shows and just to be in there. It just feels good.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you something about along the same lines as that. Of course, Rocky Mountain Pro changed their training facility over to Fast Performance, and I know that you
Hmm.
had gone in there a few times to get back in the training. And did you get a
Yeah.
chance to work with Scotty and all them? And if so, did you, his philosophy was with the wrestlers that they were going to be doing is that they wanted you all to peak at show times when there was a show. So, for example, Milestone 10, and then, of course, the Return of Charged here that just recently happened. Do you feel like that worked well for you?
Yeah. I mean, so I wasn't really working with Scotty. I know he was around, so thank God he was there, because when I like tore that little muscle, he was able to help me and he was able to look at it. So thank God for Scotty. And then another thing was that he was doing a program for it's like wrestlers like returning to the ring. It's like an 8-week strength and conditioning program, and I won. So I'm all set up on, and yeah, I started a couple days ago. And yeah, there's some really good intense workouts that Scotty's been putting me through. And yeah, I think it's helped enormously with everyone. I know Lilith, Jumbo, they all, Matt Yaden, a couple other of the students, they all work with him, and they do strength and conditioning a few times during the week. And I know that Lilith has seen like significant progress. She says in the ring she feels like an athlete. Like she just feels better, and like she's lost a lot of weight, and so has Matt, and you could just tell the difference. So yeah, I'm excited to start this program, and I'm excited to see like how I start moving in the ring better, and just like my performance. I'm just excited for like my endurance to be better, just to be more athletic, I guess. But yeah, definitely a big shout out to Scotty, and yeah, everyone is loving it. So that's really exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, because I know when I talked to Scotty on the podcast, he also mentioned that he's kind of like one of the main peoples, especially when it comes to injury rehab. So you said you had said thank God that he was there, and the first thing I thought of when you said that was that he does do that course, because of course they work with the Mammoth, and of course they've got probably and that's right there. Any kind of continuous sport like lacrosse, soccer, basketball, there is you've got movements, and you've got cardio, and you've got all kinds of things, all kinds of factors going on. So I bet he is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Such a great resource that we have there at the building. Yeah, and it's nice. I definitely want to start taking advantage of it more. And it's nice to all the people that have, and they're using the resources that we have at this facility. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's true. All right, so as we are recording this, the month of October has came to us here, and when October rolls around, a lot of people start thinking spooky stuff, crazy, kind of thrillers and things of that nature. And one thing that you like is you like movies and like true crime type of stuff. How did you get hooked onto that?
Oh man, maybe just a few years ago. Yeah, I'd say just a few years ago. I just love like dressing up for Halloween. I absolutely love to make my daughter's costumes. I always love for her to be something spooky. And like the previous years, I know like she was Sasha Banks, which is not spooky, but yeah, I just thought that was so cool.
Well, it can be, depending on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. And then she was the Tiffany, the Bride of Chucky, and this year I think she's going to be Pennywise, the clown from It. Oh. But yeah, I always love horror movies. I love being scared. I like going to haunted houses. My daughter, she's so into anything spooky too, and it's so funny because she's only 5 years old, but she loves to watch Chucky. She likes to watch It, and she's like doesn't even get scared. It's so crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I a bad mom for letting her watch these scary movies with me? But she absolutely loves it, so it's so funny. But yeah, I love to watch anything scary. I like true crime. Like I love listening to podcasts about it. I love watching YouTube videos about it. And recently I got into this YouTuber. Her name is Bailey Sarian, and she does her makeup, which I'm getting into. Like I absolutely love to do my makeup. So she does her makeup, and then she talks about like true crime and like murder mysteries. And I think it's just so cool that she just talks about it while she does her makeup. And I'm just so interested in things like that. Yeah, so I don't know why. It's just a huge interest of mine, and I don't know. I like to be scared. Um, and yeah, so it's just exciting. Like, I don't know why October is just it's just a good month. Like, I just think it's like cozy and fall and spooky, and it's just fun. It's just fun to me.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
yeah, well, and that YouTube is a Bailey Syrian.
Yeah.
Well, God, that sounds like such a unique channel to be
Mhm.
doing two different types of interests at the same
Yeah.
time.
Exactly. It's so cool. It just kind of blew up for her too. I didn't hear about it until it was like something like it kind of went viral on Facebook, and then I went to her YouTube and I just got caught up on everything. She just talks about like murder mysteries that actually happened, like old ones, new ones, just like everything. So it's pretty cool. I look forward to that like every Monday. It's just cool. It's cool when people you get engaged into something like that. Like that's something that I look forward to on Mondays because it's murder mystery and makeup Mondays. So it's just funny. Like I wish I would have thought of that, and then I could have been a YouTube star and have millions of followers and all that. But no, it's an awesome idea, and yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. What's kind of been the most fascinating story that you've come across with your delve into the true crime genre?
Ooh, oh, that's such a good question. 'Cause I listen to so many. I just like even at work, I'll just put on a podcast about it. Um, Probably one. Oh, it happened in New Mexico. It's kind of well, it is and scary, but this creepy guy in New Mexico, he had a trailer and he had a bunch of devices. It's just sorry, I know it's gross, but he would kidnap people and then he had torturing devices and all this crap, and it's terrifying to think about.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why I'm so paranoid with my daughter, with myself. But yeah, it's just so creepy, and I don't know why. It's just so interesting at the same time. But and it's scary because it's like people died, like they're murderers, and um, yeah, I don't know why that it's like fascinating though to a lot of people.
Oh, well, that's well, yeah, it's
I
definitely
know,
interesting.
sorry.
No, no, I just is trying to think about it, and
Yeah,
and
there's just so many creeps out there. You just don't know.
yeah, it's true, it's very true. Kind of offshoot kind of question.
Uh,
I know one of our favorite people in the world, Royce Isaacs, is also
yeah.
very interested in this genre too. You have any
Yes.
discussions with him about things that you've come across, and vice versa?
Actually, like a month ago, I asked him about a podcast I should listen to. And so, yeah, like I know he was, yeah, we, he's really interested in that. I forgot about that. But
Yeah.
yeah, no. So I asked him, like, I just brought it up and I was just like, hey, and he like named the podcast because I think I've asked him that like years prior that he, like, what he was listening to. And then, yeah, he gave me a suggestion. So, yeah,
That's
good.
cool.
Royce Isaacs. I miss him.
Yeah. Well, and of course, news that he's granted his release from NWA, so hopefully,
Oh,
yeah,
oh, I didn't hear that.
yeah, it's probably been about a week ago.
Oh,
So
okay.
we may see him traveling the country a little bit
Oh,
more, but
I hope so.
you
That's
know,
exciting.
yeah, and as far as I understand, I don't know if you've heard this or not, but
Uh-huh.
California is still, well, they're still got a lot of restrictions. So the wrestlers, I
Mhm.
believe, out there are having so much trouble being able to perform on local shows, and I think so.
Yeah.
A lot of them are, going to get traveling, and I know,
Yeah.
I believe we've got kind of a good influx of. Like for example, for sister promotion of Rocky Mountain Pro Respect Women's Wrestling, I
Yeah.
believe we
Mhm.
got quite a good handful of them coming from California for this show this
Yeah.
upcoming weekend.
Vipress, Ruby Rays. Yeah, they're coming for Sunday, so they're
Yeah,
coming I'm sorry, they're coming to the Sunday show, so
yeah,
yeah, that's exciting. I always like working against them or just seeing them. They're really great workers. Excuse me.
yeah. Very, very true. All right. Well, hey, so Let's speaking of that, let's talk about that. So before I do let you go, you've got a lot of stuff coming up on your schedule.
Yeah.
So tell the people, the listeners, what they should keep an eye out for you, and if they're of course available to come to any of these shows, they should.
Yeah, absolutely. So this Saturday, actually, I'm going to go to DCW Devotion in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'll be out there wrestling. And then coming back Sunday morning and then Sunday evening, I'll be defending my championship at Respect at the Oriental Theater. You can still get tickets to the 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. show online at theorientaltheater.com. So I'm really excited for that for this weekend. So it's going to be crazy busy. And then later on this month, sorry, I'm just trying to remember. I have like 5 shows, but like this weekend I'm wrestling like twice in 2 days, or 4 times in 2 days. So it's pretty exciting. And then on Friday the 9th, I believe. Yeah, Friday the 9th is Shocktober. So come watch me and Rochelle Riveter and Lilith kill it, and hopefully I'll be winning the Lock Edge Championship. You could buy tickets online at Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling. And then Friday the 16th, October 16th, I will be doing a tag team with Rochelle Riveter, which is so cool. So we'll see how that goes, but we'll be teaming up together at Lucha Libre and Laughs. You could buy tickets at theorientaltheater.com as well for that. So please come see us. And then I'll be making my pro wrestling debut at Kickstart My Heart in Minnesota. So I'll be wrestling on Saturday 24th. So it's pretty cool. I get to wrestle Delilah Doom again. I absolutely love wrestling her. And then also 2 other women, Corinne Mink and Bert Vixen, who I've never faced before. So I always like to wrestle new women. So yeah, there's a lot going on this month in October, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, please come check us out. Get one. I'll be posting links and the shows and times and all that on my social media. You could find me on Instagram at _Allie Gato, and then Twitter as well as _Allie Gato. And yeah, just come check us out. I'd love it if you could come see us.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, awesome. All right. Well, fiercest feline Allie Gato,
Yay!
I want to thank you for coming on to this edition of RMP Radio, and I, of course, will be seeing you this weekend.
Yay! Can't wait. All right. Are you coming to the 6 p.m. or 8 p.m.?
Both.
Yay! Okay, cool. You're going to witness my death, and it's going to be amazing. I can't tell you who I'm wrestling at, though. But...
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Well, that's one reason why the listeners should go to the Oriental Theater's website and get tickets for, well, I'm going to tell you, for both shows. So
please, yes. Thank you so much, Artie.
Once again, a big, huge thank you to the fiercest feline, Allie Gato, for coming on to this edition of RMP Radio and letting all the listeners get to know a little bit more, like we say, about the person behind the wrestler. Check her out, each and one of every single one of those events that she's got coming up. Sounds like she's got a very, very busy month here for that. So let's highlight some of those in just a little bit moment towards the end of this show. But first, let's pay some bills like they used to say back in the day. You want to get some merchandise of your favorite Rocky Mountain Pro superstars? A couple different ways you can do that. Head over to the merchandise store at rmpwrestling.com. Click on the merchandise link. Or if you're at amazon.com or in your Amazon app, search for Rocky Mountain Pro, and you should be presented with a few choices up there to choose from and make a purchase. Also, check your favorite superstars and see if they have set up a Pro Wrestling Tees website. And in this case, I know Allie Gato does. I've got quite a few shirts of hers from there, so I implore you guys to do that as well. Upcoming events for Rocky Mountain Pro and also the sister company Respect Women's Wrestling. Let's go and put those out. This upcoming Sunday, Respect Women's Wrestling is at the Oriental Theater. 2 shows, a 6 o'clock show and an 8 o'clock show, like Allie had said. She's probably going to die, so it would be a good reason to not miss this show. Get tickets at the Oriental Theater's website, at theorientaltheater.com. I'm going to both shows. Hope to see you guys at both, if not at least one of those. And then additionally, Rocky Mountain Pro's got Shocktober happening here, coming up next week on Friday in Denver at Bierstadt Lagerhaus. Get your tickets over at rmpwrestling.com. Click on the events link. Hopefully you guys will do that here soon and don't get shut out. Buy your tickets today. You want to watch us? Well, of course, we did recently film a couple episodes to get charged back with episodes, and you're going to be able to watch those on all the typical platforms, on Fight TV, on Right Now TV, and so on, like Matt talked about a couple episodes ago. And of course, visit twitch.tv/Rocky Mountain Pro. Subscribe there. We would appreciate it. If you are a Amazon Prime subscriber, you get a subscription free with your membership there. We would appreciate it if you can throw your subscription our way. If not, if you're not an Amazon Prime subscriber, it's a very nominal fee. I believe it's like $4 or $5, so that's very well worth it to support these guys and gals, all of us that are producing shows there on the Twitch. And additionally, you can find all kinds of other videos and stuff to watch us at our youtube.com/Rocky Mountain Pro and youtube.com/RMP on Twitch. You'll see a lot of the regular shows, the non-subscriber only feeds on the RMP on Twitch YouTube channel. Want to follow us there on the social medias? Everything does stem from the website at rmpwrestling.com, and the social medias of the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram, all of the Rocky MTN Pro and RMP on Twitch. And if you want me to just phonetically spell that first one for you, once again, it is the Rocky Mike Tango November Pro. And once again, I want to thank you all for listening to RMP Radio, where pro wrestling is elevated.